Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome to day 1 of Mermay. Now, I didn't record me sketching this out because I wanted to see if I could draw a mermaid in the first place, because if I couldn't do that, this whole thing would have been not happening at all. And it's not gonna happen like this anyway, because this is a lot of work to color this like this, and it's not even finished coloring, which you'll see at the end. But I'll still draw 31 mermaids, but the rest of them will just be sketches, it's not even a word, sketches for that I could in the future color and actually refine and make it so they don't look like they've been digitally painted by a 5-year-old. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody's got to learn and start somewhere, but I know I can paint better than what it looks like in the end here. And I'm just making, that was just color swatches there. And so yeah, so now I'm just adding a bit of dark. Oh yeah, I forgot to say the program that I'm using. What is the program I'm using? This one is Clip Studio Paint, and I had to go check that because I have too many. And well, I have a lot of programs, and some of them I don't use enough. I should use this one more because I actually do quite like it, and actually sort of prefer the interface here over say Painter. But I like Painter the way it works. So you kind of like, you know, give and take with certain programs, and yeah, so you learn to work around the foibles of the programs. But my mermaid has no clothes, you may have noticed, because they're under the water. I figured, why would they have clothes? It's not like, you know, I mean I know why they have like clothes in the Little Mermaid, like the Disney version, but because it was for kids and kids can't see boobs or penises, you know. Hey, can't do that. But I'm thinking they're underwater, why would they have clothes on? It doesn't make any sense. But so that's why this one's naked, and the sketches, it won't matter if they got clothes on or not because they're just sketches. But so it's a very pale mermaid. I thought it needs a bit of blue because, you know, it's under the water. Now, the background of this is just a plain blue, dark blue, or darkish blue, light blue gradient, nothing special, just so that there's a bit of color, because as you'll see later, you need the contrast between the tail color and the background. I did try black, but it didn't work, it was too stark, so I kept with the blue. And I'm just blending things here. I don't have to. This brush that I'm using here, which I can't remember what it's called, you can actually, the pressure sensitivity on the brush is great, so I really don't have to blend it like this, but I just did for whatever reason. Hey, give myself more work, you know, why the hell not? But the back of this is completely drawn wrong, and I know that. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but my excuse, artistic license and all that crap again, and it's a mermaid. It's not a real thing. It's a freaking person with a tail. Like, really, people, you know? And the backstory of that's kind of interesting, actually. I mean, the rumor that their mermaids came from like old time sailors seeing like, I can't think of the word now. Big sea creatures that get unfortunately run over or hit by propellers and stuff. Is a manatee? Could be. All I see is a dugong or whatever the hell it is. I can't remember how to say it right. And I could be completely wrong. So I'm just adding blue. Lots of blue. It's a very kind of like dark blue. I quite like it, actually. And yes, she's very skinny. She has no ribcage here at all. But hey, you know, it's like I said, once again, fake creature, you know. But yeah, I'm actually surprised I actually managed to kind of draw a mermaid, because I've never done it before. I mean, I've drawn a lot of other things, but never a mermaid. I don't draw a lot of people. Next thing I should do would be like a centaur. Maybe if I am completely off my, rocker, I would do unicorn, but that's a lot of work. Once again, it probably would just be sketches of different types of unicorns, even though I'd be more likely to color them. But so now I'm just, like I said, just continue shading, back and forth, shading. Kind of boring. I probably should have maybe sped this up more, but I didn't want to be too fast that people couldn't see what I was doing at all. It'd be like so fast it's making people sick because of all the movement. It's kind of fast that way. But give her some cheekbones, a bit of an eyebrow, and she's very Art Nouveau kind of looking there. The way she's supposed to be holding. It was gonna be like bubbles and stuff, but I didn't finish it, so which you'll see at the end. And the sea animal, of course, you know, by the orange color, you could probably figure out it's a clownfish. Even though clownfish come in all kinds of different colors. They do. And you get different morphs of, like, you know, the orange. Like, I've seen some really cool morphs. I don't know how the hell they did it. Genetics, obviously. It's like with snakes, you know, you get all kinds of different, especially ball pythons. You get all kinds of freaking morphs. I know there's a couple. One is a snake one that's snake or spider. Is it a spider morph? I know it starts with an S. They can have really bad neurological problems. It's cruel, and I shouldn't talk about that here. But anyway, so I'm adding some shading to the back of, shading to her and the back of her fin. And so the fin's a little thin. It probably should be a little thicker, because unless she swims like a sea snake. And then it wouldn't even matter, like an S kind of thing, you know. But, which actually I'm going to try to do a mermaid sea snake, so the body thing here works, but with a sketch you might not have to tell it, might have to write on it what animal it's kind of based on. But added a bit of, you know, lip definition here, and I really didn't like it. It looks really odd, so I was like, no, get rid of the top lip. It just didn't look right with the top lip. I didn't like it at all. And so you can see, like I said, see the sketch underneath here, which actually I don't mind actually the way it looks. So normally I don't have the sketch on the back, but I kept it here. I got rid of some of the sketch on the tail, but then I brought it back for some of it. But yeah, so I'm just adding a bit of that blue that I used on the body to the orange flipper? I don't know what, tail, that's what it's called, it would be a tail. Yeah, duh. And add a bit of white to the markings that the clownfish have, the typical, like, Finding Nemo type clownfish people think of. And some more white, so yeah, it's actually like this brush, because you see it's a bit opaque there, you can kind of see it. So you gotta like go over the area a few times to get it a true full-blown color. Add a bit of black. Now I probably should have added maybe a bit of blue black, but I didn't, because I was like, this point I just want to be done. So I add a bit of shading, like, it wasn't me smudging it, that was the brush. And I tried to do the hair, but I don't really like the way the hair looks, so I'm gonna have to redo the hair when I get some time after this is all done. Because like I said, I'm not coloring any more of these, it's just way too much work. I'm still happy I managed to draw a mermaid. It's just I gave myself a bit too much work for the first time I've drawn a mermaid. I should have, maybe drawn something else, and why did I edit it this way? I don't really know why it stopped there like that. But hey, this is where it is at the moment. It's not finished, but it is finished enough for me to post for day 1. And that's all that matters. So tomorrow I'll do day 2, and I cannot remember the sea animal that I'm doing. I might just look at my list and be like, yep, doing that one today. Just depends on what I feel like drawing and sketching. Which, like I said, so, not a complete fail, but not a complete success either. I really would like to work more on it, but maybe at the end of the month I'll draw a color thing. But the rest of them, that was my hand on the desk, you just heard probably. But the rest of them, I'll just be sketches, because I have other things to do. I can't be drawing all day for this challenge. I have other things to do. But yes, thank you for watching. And please come back tomorrow to see day 2 of Mermay.